Hey guys, we're in Chicago, it's Chuba's Tavern. We're here for Arguments and Grievances. It's like 0 degrees outside, so let's go and meet the producers. Nice. How are you?
Doing great, Mike.
We're with Zach Peterson, Kevin Brody, and Goodrich Gavart of Arguments and Grievances. Along with Kevin White, you guys produced the show. How long has the show been going on?
We've been doing it here for about 2 years.
2 years. Where was it before?
It started in St. Louis at a bar called Brennan's. It was created by the man who owned and ran the bar. The bar is no longer around, or the show isn't around. One of the two.
The man we think is still around.
Yeah.
So you guys weren't there at its inception?
No, Kevin White was, and so was Kevin O'Brien. Kevin O'Brien runs the show in Denver that's been around longer than our show.
Oh wow. Do you guys know where the idea came from?
No.
You guys, how's it going tonight? Give it up for yourselves for coming out to the show. So what this show is a comedy debate show wherein comedians and other funny people get together and they argue things no one should really be arguing about. We're not talking about mortgages, we're not talking about debt crisis, we're talking about goofy stuff, and hey, we're having a lot of fun doing it, okay? Alright, you guys ready for your first debates?
All right, you guys know everything you need to know about Gilligan's Island. All summed up. No questions. I love it.
The show was on for 3 seasons, and over that period of time, 78 people showed up on the island. And left.
The whole show of Lost to me is like an emotionally abusive relationship where you're just like, am I crazy? Did that fucking happen? No, that never happened. I think it happened.
A tribe leader from another island shows up, and he wants a bride, so they dress up Gilligan as a woman. End of series.
Your friends are like, maybe you should find a different show to watch. You're like, you don't get it like I get it. It's a very tense thing.
An evil dude comes to the island, and he has a bunch of robots. And the only way that they can stop him from his evil plans is that the Harlem Globetrotters have to beat these robots in a game of basketball.
Okay, so we got robots playing basketball. This is fun stuff. He said it. I was so confused sitting back here because he's saying it, and I'm just like, God damn, this is good.
What the fuck is this show?
I'm just getting very frustrated with this that this is even a debate. Boss is a piece of shit.
They were going to make one more movie, but they actually bailed on the plans. The plot of it was going to be that the people from Gilligan's Island got married to each other. So the professor marries Ginger, Gilligan marries Marianne, and fucking Skipper Bravenshirt doesn't get any tail.
There was an obvious, the Skipper can't marry anybody. The Skipper is married to the sea. I've said everything I need to say. You guys have been amazing. Thank you.
Alright, if you were on the side of Lost and Dan Friesen, give it up now, you guys! If you were on the side of Gilligan's Island and Derek Smith, make noise now!
What do you guys think of concept comedy shows in general?
They're great. Just poses another challenge to comedians, another way to be funny. I mean, you know your jokes, you know how to present them, but being put in a different situation if you want to, do a character or give a writing assignment, it's sort of another way to approach comedy. And maybe you can use that as your jokes later.
Oh, we've got more debates to go, you guys. For this next debate, I need to pull up Exhibit A and B real quick for you guys. This debate is about Bill Pullman and Bill Paxton. That's how he is, you guys. These are the two white guys who look alarmingly similar and have really close names, just so you know. But let's give it up for your two debaters. On the side of Bill Pullman, let's give it up for Mike Bobrinskoy, you guys. On the side of Bill Paxton, let's give it up for Sonia and you guys.
Let's talk about Independence Day. I will not shit on Independence Day. I cannot shit on Independence Day. Thank you, person in the front. One person got that shit. It was a good movie. It was a very... Will Smith killed it. Vivica Fox was still hot back then. She was hot back then. Take my word. As a black person, weirdest thing I've ever said. Okay. What the fuck else has Bill Pullman done? I will tell you. He also was in Scary Movie 4. 4 of all the Scary Movies. 4? The Wayne's brothers didn't want to be in Scary Movie 4. But I want to share a fun fact with you guys. We're going to go back. On November 22nd, this is real, John F. Kennedy stepped outside of the Hotel Texas in Fort Worth. 4 hours later, our president was gunned down by an assassin's bullet that morning. And there was a sea of people surrounding the hotel to see him, right? And in that crowd, I'm not making this up, this is on Wikipedia, there was a little 8-year-old Bill Paxton. Bill Paxton was beating presidents before Bill Pullman was pretending to be them.
Sonia made a lot of good points. Very persuasive. I actually kind of think that Bill Paxton is better than Bill Pullman now. Psych! That's part of that JFK point, right? Now this is just a theory. But did an 8-year-old Bill Paxton murder the president of the United States? When I Googled Bill Paxton for this debate, do you know what came up? Did you mean Bill Pullman? When I Googled Bill Pullman, you know what came up? Great search, Mike! Spaceballs, Independence Day, Casper the Friendly Ghost, While You Were Sleeping, these are classics, okay? What has Bill Paxton been in? Titanic? I've never even heard of that movie.
Let me take you guys to 6 hours ago, Mike Bobrinskoy's own Facebook page. I'm recording this thing tonight. Please come watch me debate Bill Pullman versus Bill Paxton, blah, 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 blah. Lauren Kozlowski chimes in that Bill Paxton is greater than Bill Pullman. Blah, 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 back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
No, read it.
She says, I'll read it. But I'd like to say how this ends. With Bobrinskoy saying, I don't actually hate Bill Paxton. Oh! I gotta prepare though. And then she says, did Bill Paxton personally insult you? And Bobrinskoy says, he's probably a good guy. Does he have the passion that I have? I don't think so. Alright. Bill Paxton hasn't done, Bill Pullman hasn't done No, you didn't get me. I love Bill Paxton. Fuck all of you. The point is, since Independence Day, what has Bill Pullman done? I'll tell you what Bill Paxton has done. Please clap if you've seen The Terminator. Apollo 13. Titanic. In the words of my hero, a great man, an amazing man, Bill Paxton. Game over, man. Game over, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big welcome to Bill Pullman! Clearly not him, but how excited did you get when you thought he may have him? It's exciting. I got excited. So is Bill Paxton a bad actor? No, he's not. And yeah, I kind of like him. He's all right. This is the thing. Bill Pullman is the underdog, okay? He's the Cinderella, the long shot, the dark horse. He's the everyman. He's you. He's me. He's the school teacher that wakes up at 3 a.m. every day to teach calculus to her 4th graders, all of whom are orphans. You can try to keep Bill Pullman down. I'll end on this. You know, you can try to keep him in a corner. You can try to murder him with a fleet of alien spaceships. But you know what? You know what he's not going to do? He's not going to go quietly into the night. He will not vanish without a fight. He's going to live on. He's going to survive. Today, we celebrate our... I was going to say our favorite actor, Bill Pullman. Thank you very much.
Yes, great. If you guys are on the side of someone you didn't need, it's Bill Paxton. Make some noise right now. You were on the side of Bill Pullman. Give it up for Mike Bobrinskoy right now. Mike Bobrinskoy is your winner. This next debate, this will be one for the ages. We're debating smart versus stupid. On the side of being smart, give it up for Bobby Bonds!
No, smart's better than dumb, man. Like, it's just better. Because here's the like, we all need smart people in our lives. Like, I wouldn't be the man I am right today if it wasn't for smart people, okay? I would not have graduated high school if it wasn't for those smart people that I copied off their tests, okay? Have you seen the movies when they party at Harvard? They can fucking party. Alright, I went to community college. My definition of partying was drinking 40s under the bridge, okay? Drinking shitty liquor at a place named after a shittier Red Hot Chili Pepper song. Fucking being dumb sucks, man. Like, I've had to Google the word schedule so I don't embarrass myself while texting a girl like 5 or 6 times, okay?
All right, on the side of stupid, let's give it up for Mr. Adam Burke, you guys.
So I want you to imagine that you're at a cocktail party, and there's 2 very smart people. Let's say Professor Brian Cox, the noted astrophysicist, and the other noted astrophysicist, Neil deGrasse Tyson. And the 3rd person at that party is, I don't know, a dumb person like Bobby Budd. Ma'am, would you mind helping me out? I need you to come up and play the part of Bobby Buds, if you wouldn't mind. These are all from each person's Twitter feeds, by the way, if you wonder where I got this from. Neil deGrasse Tyson comes in and says, you can neither cajole nor charm the laws of physics into agreeing with you if your ideas aren't based in objective realities. And Bobby Budd says,
an Italian monster is called a gabagoo.
Neil deGrasse Tyson replies, a 50-yard field goal in the University of Phoenix Stadium deflects about 1/3 inch to the right due to Earth's rotation.
Yo, it's pretty cool that onions are vegetables.
Professor Brian Cox says, lots of people asking about the halo around the moon tonight. High altitude ice crystals.
Wait, who is Cat Stevens?
Neil deGrasse Tyson, untruth in advertising advertising. Mega is the metric prefix for millions, so the Mega Millions lottery should pay trillions of dollars.
Jew.
None of us reflect on how modern civilization pivots on discoveries of just a few intellectually restless people.
The hardest part about comedy is pretending to like everyone.
Thank you so much for my time.
Thanks for proving that I'm funny, Adam. Really appreciate it. I don't remember tweeting Jew, okay? I think I was trying to Google it, maybe. You go to a smart college, you go to a smart Harvard college because you're smart, you get a good job. Dumb people, robots can take over our jobs. I've never heard of a robot lawyer. That'd be a pretty cool TNT show. You are guilty as you must be recharged. But if most of the world were fucking dumb people, you know how shitty the world would be? Like, if mostly dumb people ran this country, which they already do, am I right? If legitimately dumb people actually ran this country, our national anthem would be the theme song for 2.5 Men, okay? That sounds pretty fucking awful. Alright guys, that's my debate.
Bunch, you guys. Close this out. Let's give it up for Adam Burke, you guys.
Maestro? As many of you here may know, about 100 years ago, George Bernard Shaw put on a show called Pygmalion, also known as My Fair Lady, aka She's All That.
Rachel Lee Cook.
That's the one, yes. Now, of course, the play begins with a professor named Higgins who instructs Eliza in many things, particularly her intellect, her wherewithal, her reasoning, whatever you want to call that. But what I would like... Sorry, one more time. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. But with this here ditty that I've rehearsed, I'd like to propose the exact reverse, that intellect is in fact a curse and should be done away with. Out of humanity's many lapses, and it are constantly firing synapses that causes all these nations collapses. What I'm trying to say is, be stupid. Be stupid. Be a dullard, be an oaf. Take it from me, be a dummy, and stop using your loaf. The imbecile has mass appeal because you make everybody feel like they are so much betterer than you. Genius is overrated. It's way more chic to be adulterated. Being stupid is the smartest thing you'll do. Is there anything more loathsome than to strain your brain's corpus callosum just to prove that you know some piece of information? In every state from A to Z, the children writhe in misery because their governments decree they get an education. Science is so informing, but all that study and brainstorming has brought us naught but global warming and an environment in pieces. Whole countries toil in poverty, manufacturing the latest gadgetry because of some chap's ingenuity. Look, this is my thesis. Be stupid, be a dipmo ignoramus. The real cretin can't be beaten, it might even make you famous. Renounce your master's degree at once, it's more of a blast to be a dunce. Help me in my you'll see it's true. Help me in my witless endeavor to make the world a bit less clever. Being stupid is the smartest thing you'll do. If everyone would be more dumb, we'd all have a lot less to fear from the coming techno-apocalypse. At the hands of sentient microchips, an event we could prevent if we would stop being so damned inventive. The world needs more mental duds. In other words, more Bobby Buds. Wise, it's time to self-lobotomize. Please follow my example. Carve out your hypothalamus with a scalpel. And be a stupid fucking cunt like me.
Ain't nothing in the rules that he can't play a song. Adam Burke is the winner.